Man, so I'll tell you what, every time I'm in the back end of these, like, so when I'm in the back end, right, I can see what the other people are doing. Everybody's driving. We're having a good time. Woo.
Yo, my son is in the
Sekou.
What's up? What's up? Listen, my son is in the other room. He hears the music and he's like, hey.
He knows it's SekouKrem time. He knows what it is. Might be a couple weeks, but we're back.
Dude, this is the first one in the new year. Yes, y'all. Welcome.
Wow. First one of the new year. We've been slacking, man, but it ain't gonna happen again.
Nope. You don't get to say that.
Nope.
You've been busy as hell.
Yeah.
You made a move to a whole nother state, bro. I've been busy as hell. I've been diving into the work that comes out of this stuff that we're doing, man.
I know.
Commitment to capping.
Man,
right? As a result,
tell me about. Hold on. Tell us about commitment to capping, because man, I'll tell you what. I tune in when I got time. I listen to Sekou. I get down. I'm listening like. Woo!
We grew since last year.
Right.
We've grown 800 last year. In 6 months, 800 more.
Wow.
I mean, that kind of growth, crazy, right?
Wait, no, hold on. You've grown 800 agents in 6 months. 800 agents in this group.
6 months. 800 agents in the group. We had the other day, I reached capacity on the broadcast. It was 100 agents on the broadcast. Wow. So I couldn't get any more people on.
Man.
I'm telling you now, man.
Yeah.
Dude,
go.
The group, the energy. So, wait, this is our first one. Let me just give big ups to the Krem partners, to SekouKrem, to all of the stuff that you're doing, man. The energy that you're putting out there. All we're doing is growing. 2020 was great for growth. You think about it like this: 2020 was the seed under the ground.
So what were you doing in 2020 that led to this growth?
Lancian Air approach.
Lancian Air. All right. What is this Lancian Air that you're talking about?
I know this dude named Nick Krem that said, "Listen, man, you got content, you got calls, and you got follow up, and you just keep doing that and being consistent with that, man, and you start to grow." Right. So I'm gonna be really honest with you, Nick. The contents that we get now, I'm having to change the name of shit that we do. Okay? Yeah. So we went from 2K Wednesdays to 10K Wednesdays, right?
Ooh, yeah.
Right? Dude, I'm going to have to change it to 50K Wednesdays.
Why is that?
Dude, one day, 1 hour, we're getting 5,000 contacts.
Wow. So context, right? What's a contact?
So for us, SekouKrem, right? Right. So our social network, right? Our social CRM, right? Yeah. So a contact for me is any living, breathing human that you communicate with. Yep. Phone, fax, face-to-face, door knock, FaceTime, Zoom call, whatever.
Boom. Yeah.
Text message. If you send a text message, get the text message back to you.
Yeah.
Right. So it's text, instant message, direct message, smoke signal, semaphore, carrier pigeon. You send the message. Right. They send it back to you. That's a contact. Yeah. Right. You do a live broadcast. You do this. You do a live broadcast and people watch the live broadcast and they like and comment. Those are all contacts. Right. You do any other kind of social media post in your social CRM and people like and comment on it, and then you respond to them. Yep. In kind, those are contacts, and then of course
communication of the relationship,
it's the back and forth. Yep. So I get a lot of I talk to a lot of agents as a result of my Krem CRM. Yeah, I'm talking to about 100 agents a day, right? And just following up. Yeah. So the through line is consistent. The through line is consistent. Everyone has this limiting belief as to what to do with a contact.
Yeah. So, all right. So let me get into this because we want to talk about the social CRM, because social media and social CRM, they are the same thing, but the difference is the mindset that goes into it, right? Because when I look at Facebook, when I look at Instagram, when I look at these platforms, let's think about, what does a CRM do? You can contact people on a CRM via message. What can you do on Facebook and Instagram, these places? You can message people, right? You can call people from your CRM. Guys, guess what? You can video call, you can video chat, you can call people from your from your place here. And then what else does it do? It houses contacts, right? CRM houses contacts. What does social media do? It houses contacts too. So
it houses contact.
It houses contacts. Yeah, exactly. And then here's the new one that I just came up with. You ready for this? What else does CRMs do? You have drip campaigns to do what? To stay top of mind. Guess what you could do on these platforms? You post content, you post videos as your drip campaign. That's your drip campaign to stay top of mind. So we're all out here. Yes, drip campaigns, CRMs are great. But instead of coming to social media, come to your social CRM and start thinking about it as, I'm using my videos to stay top of mind. I'm using my videos as my drip campaign. And then what you can do, man, let's take it a step further. Let's take it a step further. These clients that you're working with, add them on Facebook. These people that you're working with, past clients, current clients, add them on Facebook. And guess what you can do? Hey, just saw you were at this place to eat. I love that place to eat too. How are you doing? Boom. All of a sudden, you can start bringing your conversations to the social CRM, following up with people with, here's the thing, relevant information to them. It's not just, hey, take a look at the housing market. Yeah, that's cool. But hey, let's take a look at what you and your family were doing. Let's talk about that. Let's get back on the same page. I'd much rather sit here and talk about that than talk about what's going on in the market.
Anything else. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, dude, you said it. And I don't know who else said it. Some brilliant scientist jerk said it or something like that. He said that relationships developed on social media are 10 times more powerful, 10 times closer in social media in the same amount of time. And the way he broke it down is that if you met somebody at a networking event,
right?
And he said, I'm a real estate agent, and they said, I do stocks or something like that.
Right.
And then you bump into them a month later at a social media event, you'll pick up where you left off. Even if you guys are fast friends, you'll pick up where you left off, and you may know more.
Right.
Meet that same person in social media. You know the movies they like. You know the books that they read. You know what their family members are like. You know where they go. You know where they eat. You know that this. They know yours, et cetera, et cetera. And you find out, oh snap, that was my favorite movie too, and this and that and the other thing.
Right.
It's a more solid relationship, believe it or not, over social media.
You know more about them just through their social media than you would just sitting there and having a conversation with them. You can keep up to date with them, and even more so, they can keep up to date with you. They can see what's going on. And my favorite part is, man, you know how many people I've been calling through Facebook Messenger now? I'm getting sometimes higher answer rates through Facebook, like Facebook dialing, than I am calling their cell phone.
Dude,
it's insane.
It's insane. Well, all right. So wait, the largest lead generation platform right now is social media leads, right?
Yeah.
They do a boost, you get a social media lead. Well, the best CRM in the world is going to connect it back to their social media, right? I mean, if that's where they're clicking on it, that's where their email and phone numbers are coming from. The best CRMs. So why not use the CRM that is already there to communicate?
People are already using. See, this is what I always think. It's, how can I meet people where they're at, right? Instead of forcing them to go where I want them to go. How can I meet somebody where they're already at, right? Everybody's like, damn near everybody's already on social media. So how can I meet more people there and be able to convert, instead of saying like, hey, make sure you go check out my email. Hey, did you see my text? Did you see my call? Don't get me wrong. We should still be doing those things. But if I can also meet them where they're at, get their information, be able to reach out to them, stay up to date with them and their family, what's stopping us from that?
There's nothing stopping us from that. And as a matter of fact, people keep telling us over and over again that that's what they prefer.
Yes.
They keep saying it.
Right.
Who are we to ignore exactly what they keep telling us to do? My kids are sharing TikToks with me right now, right?
Right.
So in the beginning, they were all funny.
Right.
But then they started to get serious, and they started to have some really serious messages.
Right.
So now Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok now, I go for varying degrees of the same information. Right? And so now I've got agents who are using the humor of TikTok to sort of show the behind the scenes. It's the blooper reel of their professional career.
I like that, man. And the blooper, I mean, I still say this to this day. Some of my highest performing videos were my blooper reels. Yeah. I was going out there. Why? Because you can show the human side of yourself, right?
You might as well be human because those are the people they want to work with. They want to work with human beings.
Right. Unless you're an alien like Elon Musk, the rest of us are just humans. The rest of us are just humans.
Listen, man. Listen, we were talking. So, a lot of the agents have developed their social media to be their social CRM,
right?
And they're delivering information. But the other thing that it allows you to do on the social CRM that most people won't talk about is it really allows you on a fundamental level to collaborate. You can collaborate. Well, so commitment to capping, for example, right? So these are agents from all over the country. Now all over the world. We've got some South African, we've got some Brazilian,
nice
letter in Dubai, right? So we've got agents from all over the world. They get together, and in addition to sort of being accountable to the business they're developing, in talking about the business they're developing, they're also saying stuff like, "Oh, well, my guy was looking for something like that. I wonder if they could do it in this or that or the other thing." But then deeper than that, in those groups, you can add a lender, you can add an accountant, you can add a financial planner, you can add a title like you can add on a collaborative level the entire team that you need to get a deal done on a mass scale. You put 200 people in that group.
Yeah.
This is a freebie. Nick, I'm giving it out. You put 200 people in that group.
Yeah.
I guarantee you at least 12 transactions will come out of it this year.
You're saying 200 people. Like what kind of people would you want in that group?
Let's take rentals, for example. Let's take tenants, for example. In Florida, the rentals are like they make no money for the agents usually, right? So most agents don't work them. Well, I would take everyone that I know that rented a property in the last 1,000 years that I know, right? And I would put them in a private group in Facebook called Never Rent Again.
No.
And then the only thing I would deliver in that group, I would put a title person there. I would put a lender there. I would put an attorney there. I would put everybody along, a financial planner. How do you save $50,000 for a down payment? The lender then would say, do you need $50,000 for a down payment, or can you do 2.5% down? Can you buy a house with 14 down? Yeah. Then you would have a title person. Hey, these are the top 5 things that we look for when we're closing a property.
And you're going through it. Yeah.
This CRM is taken care of. Your allies are taken care of. There's nothing but information, and everyone wins. The only thing that I would add to that, look, we're giving this away. If you're not writing this down, you're insane, right? The only thing I would add to that is celebrating every time someone I knew bought a property.
That's the hero's journey, right? Bringing somebody from point A to point B, you got to have those celebrations. You got to have recognition. Because here's the thing with social media, perception is reality. I was just talking to an agent about this too, where they lost a deal to this brand new rookie agent, and they went to them. They're like, "But you don't sell anything," and she's like, "Oh, I don't sell anything." But then she goes to her social media, she goes to these platforms. She's like, "Yeah, it doesn't look like I sell anything, right?" Because we're not posting about it. And I'm not saying you got to post every time you sell a house, and it's like you don't want to post it. Just I'm selling homes, buy with me. But at the same time, you have to be able to post your wins. You have to be able to post your accomplishments and what you're doing.
Hey, and even post your losses.
Yes.
Right. So you taught me this, man. This is a Krem special, right? name the puppy, right? Yeah. So name the puppy is a fundamental aspect of it, and any agent can do it. You could do it today, right? You name the puppy. You send them a message. You send them a video. Talk about it, nice to meet you, and this and that. But check this out. What if we name the puppy on a planetary scale?
Okay.
What if you name the puppy that your buddy just got, right? So your buddy just got your brand new puppy. Oh my God, isn't he so cute? All of your friends will now know that puppy's name too.
Right.
Right. So when you do a deal, instead of being like, yeah, I just did a deal, I'm the bomb, I'm the shit, this is that. Be like, listen, we just missed out on an offer because the market is so hot. The market is so hot. There was 43 other offers on this place, and we tried our best. We did this, that, and the other thing. Big shout out to the other agent. Big shout out to this one. Big shout out to that one. Title company, et cetera, et cetera. You know, what? Not only am I naming the puppy, but I'm showing that it's a pedigree, pure blood, badass puppy at the same time, right?
Right.
And everyone will get to see it.
Everyone will get to see it. Man, and here's the thing with real estate, with real estate agents, we're so used to traveling to different homes, going to different places, traveling around the city. Most people don't do that in their everyday life. Most people go to the same place to work, go to the same place to drink, go home, right? So as agents, our daily life is unreal compared to most. So just posting that content about what you're doing today, traveling across the city, viewing 5 different homes. So a lot of times I see the memes where it's like, oh, I can't believe my life. I had to go to 10 different homes. Why don't we flip the script and say, I got to go see 10 different homes within this gorgeous community. I got to travel around and go to these places. I got to be in a high stakes offer situation. It was amazing. We were working with such great agents in this possibility. Instead of looking at these things as a negative, how can we position this as a positive? How can we position this as, man, I went and viewed 5 different homes today and they're all off the market. The market's amazing. Instead of saying inventory is so low, nobody wants to hear that. Man, I went and saw 5 amazing homes in the community. They were so great. They got off the market so quick.
Dude, I'm gonna give this one last tip. One last tip today. There's so many. We've missed a few weeks. There's so many things that have happened, right? So watch this. You want social CRM? Meet your client on their buyer consultation or their seller consultation. Meet them at their office.
Ooh, I like that.
And post it. Hey, I'm about to walk into my client's office. We're going to meet. I decided to deliver it to them. What are the top companies doing in America right now? Is delivering it to your home, right? Delivering it to your office, right? So a lot of folks are happening in their home office. Meet them in their office. Let their coworkers see you and let them ask you questions.
Yeah. And you know what everyone will be thinking? My agent didn't meet me in my office. Why didn't my agent meet me at my office? Why did I have to travel across town and go through traffic? Oh, I like that. I like
everybody out there wants to be the person that's got a guy or a gal.
Yeah.
You're buying a house. You got to meet my guy. But what happens?
To meet my guy.
You don't give them the opportunity. You got to make it a phone call. This isn't Lancey and Air approach, baby. Yep. What I'm going to do is I'm going to meet you at your office, and while we're talking, there's going to be people walking by your conference room, constantly. And it's okay. They can come in. Yeah. And if they have a question, they can come in, dude. Yeah. Knocks them out of the park.
Knock it out.
Pay your master.
That's a mic drop. I would drop this mic, but I paid a little bit for it. We'll do the metaphorical mic drop on this one. Thank you, my man. It's always a pleasure, guys. Remember, guys, social CRM, not social media. Let's crush it.
Tell your friends, man. Let's go.